Breaking news, breaking news, breaking news. So they just released pictures, raw, gruesome pictures of the woman who got stretched like a limo in Street Brawl. And you see the tinted windows. This was horrible. You know what I mean? And I know she, wish she went and just got help and let them guys handle it themselves. But this is sad. I hope the best for her. That was a hard punch, and we all seen it. When she went out, I was like, I pray this girl is not, deceased. You know what I'm saying? But like she went straight on to heaven after she got hit. You know what I'm saying? But this is a picture, man.
Who that is?
Chesley Major. Chesley Major.
We have to talk about the Cincinnati Brawl. Hear me out. Y'all gonna want to listen the whole way through because there's a lot of misinformation that black folks just trample on these people for no reason. The videos that came out incriminated black folks really bad. It made them appear really bad. Just, I don't know how any other words for it. It looked really bad. But after further research, like some of you guys just don't do, it comes to conclusion that that white man smacked the face of a black male, which that black male didn't respond the way he should and reacted to that smack. Someone else got involved, and that's how you have the whole crowd of people trampling on these people. And I'm not saying it's okay. The mob mentality, that whole jumping, no one agrees with that. That was actually brutal, hard to watch. Especially what happened to that lady. I don't know how she ended up on the floor unconscious, but it happened. But the man should have known to keep his hands to his damn self. And then you have J.D. Vance and all these people enabling that white man for being a victim. They're enabling him to be a victim when he's clearly wasn't a victim. He started it, but sure enough, the people around there finished it. I'm tired of this shit that I hear people starting stuff and then they want to play victim at the end. And then you have public officials, you have political individuals, you have the vice president defending those white folks and even reaching out to them, enabling them with their victim behavior when they're clearly the ones who started it. And what I'm pissed off most about it is that nobody is talking about what started the verbal altercation to begin with. That's what pisses me off. But you have all these officials, all these people that are supposed to be leaders defending victim mentality and blaming it on the black folks and wanting them to be arrested. Two wrongs don't make a right. But keeping your hands to yourself is very important because this is all could have been avoided if that man practiced what they normally preach and just simply walk away. I don't get it. I don't get how black folks are the ones that are appearing bad in this situation. It was out of context of first videos that came out, but when you see what happened at the very beginning, when that man smacked the face of that black male, which he should have reacted, but he didn't. He stepped away, and someone took his place, and a bunch of people handled the situation, which was wrong. We need, from our actual leaders, to hold everyone accountable. That's what actual leaders do, is hold everybody accountable. The people that trampled those people and the person that actually started the altercation to begin with.
You saw your post. Why did you post it?
When I first saw the brawl, I was devastated. But then I realized that there was more to the story. And there was, which changed my point of view.
What was your point of view before, and what did it become?
Well, I had questions about why would they beat that man. I was devastated because I know that That is not the way our community behaves. And my question was, why would that occur? And it was not long after that I saw the first half of the video. And the answer was, this man agitated. David, I really feel like he came with the same attitude as the people who arrived in Lincoln Heights, coming just in order to cause trouble.
All right, you guys, I guess this video needs a little bit more clarification because there are still people in the comments that are very confused. But here's the thing, you guys. It is all about transparency, right? It is all about transparency. The way that the news is circulating this material right now, the way that the police are talking about the incident that ended up taking place inside Cincinnati over the weekend, they are one side and one side only. They are strictly looking at this as a massive attack against this white couple. And here's the thing, as the video indicated, the white guy assaulted the black guy first. I am not saying what took place after this is okay. Not at all, you guys. Both sides of the party are completely wrong. Both sides of the party should be arrested and go to jail, period. Absolutely, period, you guys. But the whole point of this, the media and the police are still one-sided. They are not showing how this altercation took place with that white guy slapping that black dude in his face. That is what I am getting at, you guys. They're not showing that. They are not showing the beginning of the altercation. And that's what it comes down to, you guys. It's transparency. You have to make sure that you show all sides of the story.
Yeah, because the spin game is in full effect. I don't know if y'all know what's going on or seen what's going on, what happened in Cincinnati. You know, that was a little brawl in Cincinnati, and all over the news, the media is trying to portray the black people in this video as just the aggressors, when that's not what happened. The full video, if you get a chance to see it, the Russian guy, which is the YT guy, he smacked the black guy. And after he smacked the black guy, they took off on him. He started off with all these racial slurs and saying all this stuff, you know, bad stuff to the black people. And, you know, they kind of ignored that. You know, we got tough skin, even though he was in the wrong neighborhood, in the wrong spot, because Ohio is full of people who bought that life. I'm going to just leave it at that. You know, Ohio, Cincinnati, Cleveland, ain't nothing to be messed up with. And they effed around and found out. That's what happened. So the lady with the black eye, she went back to Russia already. She said, look, I don't want to have no dealings with this. I'm out of here. She hopped on a plane the next day. But the crazy thing is, the bond for these guys, the two males and the one female, the guys is like 500,000 and the female is 200,000. And to me, that's crazy because it's just a fight. It was a brawl that they didn't even start. And the bond is $500,000, blacking somebody's eye. Now, don't get me wrong. The way they stomped this guy out, I think that was wrong. It didn't take all of them to take on that one guy, but he did come through there starting stuff, being an agitator, and, you know, he got handled. I don't condone violence of any kind, but self-defense is another thing. But let me tell you something when it comes to these youngsters, the new age youngsters. You are not messing with some docile, scary people. You put your hands on these youngsters, they liable to hit you with the blicky. He lucky he didn't get hit with the blicky. I'm just saying. That's how wild it is out here. You don't want to put your hands on anybody. Keep your hands to yourself, and you'll make it out. He would have been all right if he didn't strike that young man. As soon as he struck that young man in the face, oh, man, the gloves were off, fists were flying, and it just went down. But the media, if you're looking at the media, Legacy News, they're portraying this as the black people were the aggressor, and oh my God, they're just these terrible people. They got J.D. Vance speaking on it, and he's a leader. He shouldn't even be speaking in the way he's speaking. But that's how it goes. The media, they're doing a good job trying to switch the narrative and put a spin on it before you get to see the real footage. But this wasn't started by the black men. This was started by the white Russian guy. And guess what? They ended it. So what you see at the beginning is young guy, I think his name is Lion Poodle or something like that. I had to put him up. I wanted him to give his take. And council member Victoria Parks also. She's facing a lot of backlash for her take on the situation because she feels like, and actually said it, that these guys begged for a whooping. So they got a whooping. Initially, like she said, she thought that they just got pounced on and, packed out for no reason. But then the internet happened. She got the real story and she's had a change of heart. She recognized and can see through the video that these people are selling wolf tickets, writing checks their ass couldn't cash. And then when it's all over said and done, they're claiming victim after getting stomped through the earth. The same thing just happened in Alabama. I think about a month and a half ago, this guy came through there. He was talking all kind of crap, saying all kind of racial slurs, and he got the brakes beat off of him. And then the FBI wants to get involved, and he's the victim all of a sudden. He even took a swing at a couple people while using the N-word. Now, I wouldn't go through a white neighborhood doing the same thing. Nah, it ain't happening. I'm a grown man. I know better. A black guy just got beat up at a biker bar. And where's the outcry and outrage for that? I mean, he got stomped through the earth by a bunch of bikers over a tab. And I don't hear the same thing going on that I hear about these Russians. But that's how it is. It's always a double standard and everything is about race in America. So for all the people that think it is not, you're a fool. It is. This is racial. The news coverage they got, racial. The bond they got, racial. So miss me. But let me know what you think about the video. What's your take on it? Leave a comment, like, share, and subscribe. See you on the next one. Peace.